Everybody, welcome back to the J. Robinson Intensive Camps Black Hat interview series. I'm Garrett Garnis, Director of Wrestling Operations, and today is the fifth installment of our series, and we'll head to Hillsboro, Oregon to speak with Jamarcus Grant, who is a senior wrestler at Century High School and a Black Hat winner from our 2015 Minnesota 28-day intensive camp. Again, the Black Hat Award is a special recognition award for the most deserving camper in each wrestling group at J. Robinson Intensive Camp. So the idea originated from J. Robinson's experience in Army Ranger School, in which a distinguished honored graduate is chosen from each Ranger class. So Jamarcus, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Doing real well. So I guess we'll get right here into the questions. So tell me about your favorite wrestling memory or moment in your career so far.
I'll say my favorite moment would be with my team, but not necessarily like wrestling wise. Like it was after the season banquet, my sophomore year, and then just like I qualified for the state tournament, but like I really wasn't gonna do anything at the state tournament. I got it over with, and then I realized like, you know, maybe I could do something with like wrestling, and like maybe I needed to just start focusing more on it and put more work into it. And just being there with my team and, you know, eating all the food because I had to cut weight, and that was really nice. Yeah, that was my favorite moment.
Okay, nice. So it was a little turning point there for you. I like good stuff. So talk about advancing to the semifinals at the state tournament last year. What did you kind of learn from that experience, and how has it changed your preparation here moving forward?
You know, I was kind of surprised to be there. I didn't really go into the tournament with as much confidence as I should have. You know, all my confidence was through my coach. You know, because like even before when the brackets came out, he was like, "Yeah, you got pretty much like a pretty good chance getting to semis." And I was kind of iffy about it because one of the guys was like, he only lost like once or twice. Like my first round, you know, I probably could have. I knew I could get him, but my second round, I was kind of worried about that. And I ended up getting there, and then I was there, and I still didn't really have any confidence in myself. And I got through that. I ended up losing. You know, it kind of matched up good with the guy, but he still kind of got me pretty good. And I lost to him, and then I bounced back, got 2 wins, beating the guy I lost to my sophomore year at the state tournament and earlier in the season, beating him, and then pinning a guy to place for third. So I ended my season on a win.
All right, nice, good. Way to avenge some losses there and stuff. So that's cool. So what is one wrestling skill that you need to improve on for this year, and how are you trying to address it?
I think mostly just moving more. Like I kind of like freeze up. Like I'll get a takedown and then I'll be on top and I'll like freeze up and I won't really work. And I get a lot of like stall warnings and stuff like that. And pretty much just keep moving and like just going one thing to the next and one thing to the next and not just focusing on one thing. So like working my shot, and if I get the leg, you know, hopping around, not just sitting and getting stretched out mostly. Just movement.
Cool. Movement, a lot of chain wrestling.
Right.
Real good, moving from one to the next. That's how you score a lot of points. So good to hear. So, what do you think is most important quality that a wrestler can have to be successful? What about yourself?
Confidence. Yeah, I think I'm getting there, but like if my confidence was a lot higher, I feel like I do a lot better. And that's what I'm kind of working on a lot. And it's like the work comes, you know, once you get to that point, you decide, you know, if you really want to be good, you have to work. So that kind of realize that. But like once you get to that point where you've worked so hard and you're so good physically, you got to be up there mentally and having confidence in that physical stature or whatever you built up, and just being able to use it when you go out on the mat.
That's right. Yeah, a lot of matches are won and lost before a lot of people even step out on the mat. So that's good. Why did you decide to attend the J. Robinson Intensive Camp and this last summer, and how has it helped you so far this season?
I was supposed to go after my sophomore season, so in the summertime before junior year. but I really didn't want to go. Like I was really afraid of it. Didn't want to go at all because my teammates, they were seniors when I was a sophomore. They went and they were really pushing me to do it. And then finally decided, like, my coach talked about it because my parents didn't know. My coach told my parents about it, and they're like, "Yeah, you're going." And it was this last summer, and they just decided that I was going to go. So I started fundraising for it, and I like putting up fences and all kinds of stuff, just saving up the money for it. And I finally got it, and I got signed up, and that was it. Like I got signed up, and I was off.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So, you went to camp, kind of unexpected, you said, but did you expect to win the black hat this summer, or was it kind of a surprise to you?
I kind of knew about it a little bit before, but not really as much. And then once I got there, maybe day 2 or day 3, like the roommates I had at the beginning of camp, they were talking about it, and I kind of just told them that I was going to get it. I was going to get the black hat, and that was it. And they kind of just real doubted me and told me, no, it's probably not going to happen. But I told them I was going to get it, and then from then on, it was just a countdown. Like we wrote our goals in our book, and my goal was 5 positives. It was 5 positives. Once I got 1 positive, it was 4 positives, 3 positives, 2 positives, and then reset 5 positive, 4 positive, 3 positives, and then eventually the positives started getting up, and then maybe 4 or 5 days out from the end of the camp, I knew I had it. I just knew I had it from all the work that I put in.
There you go. It goes back to confidence too, right? You knew you're going to get it. You went out and got it.
Right.
I like it. So your senior season, what do you have for goals this year and even beyond?
I bumped up weight class. It was the best fit for my team either way, but I just kind of feel better. I don't really enjoy cutting weight as much. So I bumped up from the 82 to 195, and my plan is to win the state title and beat some guys I'm usually not supposed to beat, and then get on that radar. And I want to wrestle next year in college, 184-pound weight class, wherever I can.
There you go. Well, cool. Well, best of luck to you this year and moving forward into college. It sounds like you're going to do some great things. So keep that confidence up, and thanks for taking the time today.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one.
All right.